What up, y'all? It's your girl T, and welcome back to my reaction channel where we go over all things trending. If it's lit, then you know we gotta talk about it. So sit back, relax, and hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the greatest community on YouTube. Now let's get into this video. Alright, y'all. So I don't know if y'all have been paying attention or if y'all have peeped the new news, but Diddy is being sued again. Shout out to Storm Monroe because he's the one who I seen the exclusive from, and which led me to go ahead and do my own video. So shout out to him. But yeah, basically he is being sued by a previous Danity Kane member, and she was saying that she's seen a lot of stuff that he used to do to Cassie and that he used to do to the late Cam Porter, and it's just like, what? Like, yo, this dude is about to be so broke, it's not even funny because outside of paying people off, paying lawyer fees, it's just ridiculous. Like, bro, what do you even have anymore? I'm on the TMZ website, and so yeah, we're just gonna read through this and see what's really going on. But before we go ahead and do all of that, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, double tap that bell so you're notified anytime I drop another reaction. Now let's get into this article. So as you all can see right here, Diddy sued for monstrous behavior, allegations of brutality, and SA. And that is just crazy. But I can't even say that I'm surprised. But anyway, so let's just go through everything. I see the whole update, but we're gonna hold off on that for a minute. So we're just gonna start here. So it says Diddy is facing yet another lawsuit from a new accuser, a former bandmate who claims the music mogul belittled, terrorized, and SA'd her while she also witnessed him savagely beat his ex Cassie. So oof. Like, dang, like, you do not want to be left alone with this man. You just don't. But all right, according to the suit obtained by TMZ, Dawn Richard says she got caught in Diddy's web as a participant on his 2004 MTV show Making the Band, with the Bad Boy CEO manipulating her by promising to advance her singing career if she relented to his alleged twisted demands. So it's given like, hey, if you want to make it in this business, you better do what I want. Like, you better do what I say. You better come on. Like, literally, best get on it. And that's just, it's just really unfortunate. I'm chuckling and everything, but all this stuff is not funny. So, yeah. So, yeah, let's continue. The former Danity Kane member said during on-set auditions, Diddy called female contestants fat, ugly, bitches, and hoes. Oh, okay. Like, just no respect. She said Diddy had particular disdain for her because she was young and excited to work with such a famous person. So it's given like he was just like, oh yeah, I see she's starstruck. She just so happy to be here. The ones that are real happy to be here, they gonna do anything to stay here. You feel me? So I feel like, predators, that's what they do. They gonna look at the weakest link. And I'm not calling her the weakest link, but I'm just saying like they gonna look at the one that they can pounce on and like that they can manipulate the best. So I guess like that he saw that she wanted this so bad. He saw her drive or whatever, her motivation, and he was just like, "Yep, she's the one." All right. In 2005, the court docs say Richard saw another of Diddy's former girlfriends, Kim Porter, crying as she left the music studio with her face all banged up. It was then, Richard says, she realized Diddy was capable of violence and her life could be in danger. So imagine that. Like, you know that you're starting to be the one that he's bringing along, and you see how he's treating his women. Like, literally, you're not even his woman. You're just like his main, I guess, prodigy that he's like focused on, kind of type give you attention. And I don't mean to say it like this, but I'm gonna just say it like this because that's the way that is popping into my head. But you basically see him whooping the shit out of his women, and you're just like, hold up, I might be in too deep. That could be me. And like, imagine just how scary that is. Like, that realization, like, oh, I can't say nothing, and like this is just bad. Like, that moment that you realize, like, hold on, I might have fucked up with this one. It's just like it's not fun. I can only imagine. Like, even right here, she just looked like like she's just there. There's a lot going on behind these sunglasses. But yeah. A year later, Richard was present when Diddy was first introduced to Cassie, invading her space while transfixed on her in a predatory fashion. According to the docs, in 2009, she says she personally witnessed Diddy, high on drugs, throw Cassie against the wall, damn, choke her, and drag her up a flight of stairs in his LA home. Damn again. Like literally, like Cassie just looks like she's just used to this, pose for the camera, get through this event because she's done so many that she has mastered how to be numb to this. And it's just like really sad because like even though she has had her settlement and whatnot behind closed doors, it's like there's still other people who have witnessed things, and they are gonna like in this instance they've seen some of the things that she has gone through, stuff that she hasn't even told herself. So this is probably like giving her flashbacks like, dang, I do remember that day. I remember that day exactly. I remember when he pulled me up those stairs, and it's just, I just bet it's hard for her. Like, she probably has to go through this stuff all over again the more she hears about it. I just hope that she has like a strong team around her and that they honestly keep her away from all this stuff because she don't really need to hear any of this. All right. Richard says Diddy also hurled a scalding pan of eggs at Cassie while yelling, I've been asking you for my shit. I can't stand you, bitch. You never do it right. I'm sorry. Like, I'm doing my best here. I'm fighting for my life every day in this house with you. And you got the nerve to like throw the eggs on me. You got the nerve to call me out my name. Like, dang. And it just like makes you think, like, dang, what did he have over her that she is sitting there taking that? Like. But when you're a victim of DV, it's just like the reasons for you to say, like, it's not really for people to understand. It's really just like, just know that I can't leave. It's hard, but by the grace of God, she did get the strength to leave and she's in a better situation now. Sheesh. On other occasions, Richard says, Diddy socked On other occasions, Richard says Diddy socked Cassie in the face and wrapped his hand around her throat, attempting to strangle her inside his LA mansion. So it's given the LA mansion of horrors. Okay, so she on business time and he just like stank. He really do. At some point, Richard says she and others, including her, Diddy, Diddy Dirty Money bandmate Kalina Harper showed their support to Cassie and advised her to leave Diddy, who found out about the conversation and threatened, y'all bitches don't get in my relationship, adding, don't tell my bitch, Cassie, what she need to be doing. Just make money, just just make money and shut the fuck up. Sorry for the explicit language, guys, but hey, I'm just reading it as y'all see it. I end artists. I shelve careers. You could be missing. You bitches want to die today? Like, imagine being talked to like this. Like, it's like you really gotta question what you really want in this world. Like, you really gotta question, like, dang, is this singing stuff worth it? Like, this thing, I don't see him pop females. I don't see him throw them up against the wall. At what point do you start questioning, I could just go to nursing school. Like, at what point do you start thinking about a plan B? Like, yo, if this don't work out, I might have to say I'm out. Like, at what point do you start initiating that plan B? Because like this is crazy stuff to witness. Like, is there not an HR that I can go and file a report or grievance to? Like, this is just crazy. But like, you bitches want to die today? Like, I just want to get this work done. Like, sir, I just came here to work. But hey, let's just keep going. Meanwhile, Richard says she too became a victim of Diddy's abuse, forcing her to rehearse 48 hours at a time without sleep. As a result, she says she dropped a lot of weight and became dehydrated and fatigued while suffering awful rashes. So now the working conditions are extreme. Like, sheesh. She says one time Diddy demanded she come to his Miami home where he was only wearing underwear. When she asked him to put on clothes, Diddy refused, screaming, This is my fucking house! Yo, I don't want to sing. I don't want to sing a note. I don't want to. I don't want to have nothing to do with singing because, like, you're crazy. I need to get away. That's why Danity Kane just poof and disappeared because it's just like, yo, I'ma just I don't want to be attached to this man at all. Making the band none of it because it's just like I see what this stuff is really about. It's not all glisten and gold. It's not all, rainbows and sunshine and glitter. It's like bitches getting slapped up, thrown against the walls and like, real abuse. You can't tell him anything. He tweaking out. He gonna throw eggs at you like, yo, I don't want to sing no more. Or like, let me go see if anyone else, will sign me, not him, because it's just like, bruh. But hey, he said I shelf career, so it's just like he probably told them, yo, you'll never sing a day in this world again, like stuff like that. And I guess if it's like your childhood dream or like that's what that's the only thing you want to do, it's gonna like it'll really be a battle because for me, I can't sing a note. I'm tone deaf as I don't know what. You don't want to hear me sing, not even happy birthday. But I'm telling you, like, if I could, it would just be a thing where, like, you know what? I'm good. Like, I'm good because it's just like, you know what? Like, you need to be famous. I'm gonna find something else because it's getting deadly. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. All right. Diddy's treatment of Richard got worse, she says, between 2009 and 2011. Richard says Diddy once barged into her dressing room while she was naked at his recording studio. She says Diddy inappropriately touched her breasts and butt. Diddy, she says, also locked her in a car with heavily tinted windows for 2 hours as she screamed for help, even calling her dad for help. So now you holding bitches captive? So now you just got people locked up. That's like, who do you think you are? Like, I know, like, he had everyone kind of like shook when he came around, but it's just like, sir, you're not Billy Bad. Well, he probably did feel like he was Billy Badass. I don't know, but Billy Badass came to his reign is over. Like, he getting slapped with lawsuits. He probably don't know what to do. Crazy. All right. Richard claims her dad traveled from Baltimore to New York to free his daughter to free his daughter and confront Diddy, threatening to report him to the police. But she says Diddy told her dad, "Think about your daughter and think about your daughter's career." So me as a parent, fuck her career. She gonna take her ass to nursing school. She gonna be all right. But I need to whoop your ass right now. Like for real. Like I'm not even a fighter. If y'all know me in real life, I'm not a fighter at all. But when it comes to my kids, like I will crash out for real. And it's just like hey, bro, I don't caught the fight already. Like, hey, it is what it is, cause this is not gonna work out for. She can go to nursing school. I'll make sure that happen. Now, granted, like you're battling, like I know my daughter, she really wants this, but not if I'm having to make trips because this nigga is locking you in a freaking tinted vehicle for 2 hours. No matter how loud you scream, like no one is getting you out. Like, is that what this dream is really? Is it worth it? Like as a parent you gotta get into your kid's mind and like steer them, direct them, let them know like, hey, this ain't it, this is not it. But hey, that's just me. And then it just says we reached out to Diddy's reps. So far no word back. Now that was at 6 a.m. Pacific time. I'm assuming that's what PT stands for. But remember, y'all, at the top it is an update. Okay, so update 2:30 p.m. So it says Diddy's attorney, Erica Wolf, tells TMZ Mr. Combs is shocked and disappointed by this lawsuit. In an attempt to rewrite history, Don Richard has now manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday, conveniently timed to coincide with her album release and press tour. She adds, if Miss Richards has such a negative experience with making the band and Danny Kane, she would not have chosen to continue working directly with Mr. Combs for dirty money, nor would she have returned for the making of the band reboot in 2020 or agreed to be featured on the Love album last year. It's unfortunate that Miss Richard has cast her 20-year friendship aside to try and get money from him. But Mr. Combs is confidently standing on truth and looks forward to proving that in court. Alrighty, so that is a whole lot. Like literally, you know, I do not believe that. I mean, what is he gonna say? Yeah, I did all that. Like he's not gonna incriminate himself anymore. So I just feel like, what else are they gonna say? They're gonna be like, we're gonna handle it in court. Now if I did not know any of that she was with him for so long, 20 years, that's a long time, for you to just be turning a blind eye. So did he have something more over you? Were you sipping the Kool-Aid? Did you like a little bit of it? I don't know. I'm not trying to, victim shame. I just don't know like what really happened. And so when I don't know what happened, I don't know what's going on. I have to fill in those blanks with my own assumptions, unfortunately. But yeah, so it's just like, it's hard to come out with stuff like this. Yeah, she may have like came out with it at a convenient time for her and her career, but still like the stuff that she has witnessed, if all of this is true, and the stuff that she has endured for herself, like it's not cool. It's not okay. It's not like I don't believe any woman should have to endure any of this. So it's definitely hard. It's like, man, what do you do? So I mean, the timing might be convenient for her, and maybe she is looking for a payday. She could be, but that does not mean that any of this stuff actually did not happen. And if it did happen, it's not okay. So, I definitely feel for her for that. But, hey, everybody gotta make their coin, I guess. But yeah, this is crazy. So yeah, y'all comment down below what y'all think about this whole situation with Diddy. Like, do y'all feel like, he might as well just pack it up and just go ahead and write that check and then get ready to write some more? Do y'all feel like she's just an opportunist? She's just trying to, lift up her own name, clout chase off the situation. And, she really just she didn't care all this time, all this 20 years about what was really going on with Cassie, Kim, and even herself. Comment that down below. But before we do get out of here, there's another story that I want to talk about with y'all, and that is the Shannon tea. Yo, did y'all see that live that happened today? Like, well, it's the next day now. But like literally, like that crap was crazy now. To all the females out there that like to be talked through stuff and all that, I'm sure y'all were all loving it. Now me, I can't get the image of Shannon out of my mind, so it's just like it wouldn't work even if you try harder. Like seriously, it's just yuck. But I'm gonna just personally say that I feel like he definitely did this for publicity. I definitely think that he strategically knew that what this was all about. I did peep his live and I saw that if I'm not mistaken, he did hit 200,000 on his podcast with Ocho Cinco, like over 200,000. And then I think at one point it dropped down to like over 150,000, which is crazy. Definitely major. This situation today has definitely shook things around, has definitely went viral. Like it's something big. It's definitely something big right now. Everyone is in awe. And I was definitely one of them. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting to hear that any of it. And I think commenting that he is gay or this and that, it really got to him. And he was just like, hey, I'm about to up the ante. I'm about to up the ante. Let me call a local escort and I'm gonna make a movie without the visuals, just the audio. That's definitely what it's giving. I did see in his podcast or slash live that he say we will never figure her out. He's trying to respect her identity, and it's just like the internet, they like FBI with this. The internet, they gonna find her. So you might not confirm that that's her, but they gonna find her. So you might as well just give that up. I think TMZ actually reported on it too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they did. I'm not gonna do the whole thing like we just did with the whole Diddy situation, but I did just want to go through this with y'all. So, like, I'm sorry, but this face, it's a no. And he was talking about, hey, the hips work. Beware my Shannon Sharp. So this was the message that went out after everything was discovered to have like, been leaked or whatever. And from my understanding from the parts of the live that I tuned into, Shannon said that this was actually his friend, I believe his friend, that posted this for him, that this was not him, and he actually came out and said it was not a prank. I mean, it was not no hack. That was me. That was me, all right. I was in them guts. But I did not post this. Someone else posted this, and I told them to take it down because I just wanted to clear everything up. Cool. So I'm not gonna lie. Is that how we're supposed to have our knuckles when we're flexing? Because I don't know, that just looks weird. It looks very weird. Um, yeah. So they said we're not gonna share the video for obvious reasons, but yeah, if you go on Twitter, you're gonna find it all right. But yeah, like I just really want to say that, he did his big one. He put on a show. He went viral just like he wanted to. I do not believe that this was a hack. I do not believe that this was on accident. Like they say that he's not tech savvy, but sir, you got a whole podcast, so you got to be tech savvy at least a little bit. Um, and plus, from what I also heard, like to go live on Instagram, there's prompts that you gotta approve and all that. The excuse you just gave it a little too shaky for me. I'm just not believing it. I believe that this was perfectly planned out. So if y'all like being talked through it nice and slow, gotcha. Unc Shannon gotcha. He said he gonna take care of you. But yeah, y'all. So that's really all that I want to run down with y'all today. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with me and tuning in this far along. And shout out to Storm Monroe for putting me on to the exclusive with Diddy. And then shout out to TMZ for the articles. And yeah, y'all, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, double tap that bell so you're notified anytime I drop another reaction. And until the next one, peace.